In this video, I'm going to be showing you the removal of a colony from a ceiling. This is what it looked like before I removed it, after I cut the drywall, and this is the thermal image of it before I started. Okay, I got the back of the truck packed. I got all my beekeeping stuff there. This is a newly built today bucket vac. It attaches to my wet dry vac. And back there is what we call a Colorado bee vac. I got a garbage can, and I got on top ladder. I've got a bunch of other stuff. I got rolls of paper, tarps up front, and I do need a bucket for honey. So, all right, so this is the bucket vac I made. So the way it works is the vacuum hose gets plugged in up here. Down here, from the wet dry vac, the suction is sucking in there into the wet dry vac. This is a baffle that controls the amount of pressure that it's sucking, right? So when it sucks into this, get this unclipped now. So when it sucks into this, it sucks through this hole. Suction goes through this hole into that wooden box, and that's how it goes. All I have to do is line up the handles and it should work. So that's it. Oh, and at the top I have a little, see that created a little seal and a little sturdiness on the top. So I'm satisfied. One thing people don't know about removals is that they are messy. You've got a lot of honey up there, a lot of debris, and a lot of stuff falls on the floor. This is a nice new floor, so I taped paper all over. I was doing some measurements here with my thermal camera to mark exactly where the cutout is. I later tarped the walls because sometimes honey and debris drips, and they're freshly painted walls. I tried to make it so that to repair the drywall, the ceilings wouldn't have to be painted. So I cut in actually like 3 inches from the edge, so that should help them with taping just the ceiling and repainting that section of ceiling. Here I've cut out with the razor knife, and I'm ready to remove the panel. And there's only one screw in this section that I cut out, so it kind of, I lose a little control of it here. Wait for it, here it comes, the great reveal. So this is about the size that you would expect based on that thermal image. I cut it out pretty perfect. I like how I did it. And all the bees were pretty contained in that cavity, although I did pack insulation into the one towards the wall. All right, don't worry, you're not going to have to watch this all in real time. I start showing you how I'm using the vacuum to vacuum. I've already vacuumed out the windows because after I took off the panel, a bunch of bees flew towards the windows. I kept playing with the pressure. It wasn't too bad. Perhaps a little too high at first there, but I later dialed it back. It worked out pretty good. So here's where they were. See all the wax on top? Now if you look down here, I'm going to remove the light so you can see where the light's coming from down there. See? That's your soffit. After finishing up, I packed the space with insulation, sprayed it with bleach, and here's the thermal image of the finished job.